Hello everyone, I'm Rinku Dhiman, working as an assistant professor in electrical engineering department at RP IIT Technical and Medical Campus, Lonavala. So today we are going to discuss about the transducers. So first of all, what is transducer? A transducer is defined as a device which converts the one form of energy into another form of energy. So basically, transducer, simple transducer is that device which convert one form of energy into another form of energy. So it may be a mechanical energy into electrical energy, or some physical quantity into electrical energy. So vice versa is also true. So example for transducer we are available with nowadays, that is temperature transducer, thermocouples, RTD, that is resistance temperature detector, thermistors, registry position transducers, displacement transducers, and strain gauge transducer. So and other than this, lots of transducer are available for which convert the physical quantity into electrical quantity, or mechanical quantity, or electromechanical quantity, and so on. So electrical transducer, if the electrical transducer is one which convert the non-electrical quantity or physical quantity into equivalent electrical quantity, that is known as electrical transducer. The non-electrical quantity include force, displacement, stress, temperature, pressure, humidity, pH value, etc. So here all the physical quantity can be converted in equivalent electrical quantity. So electrical quantity such as like current and voltage. So all these quantity will be converted in current and voltage format, and that is nothing but as our electrical quantity. So here is an example, like we have a like a bucket with water. So we are filled this with some fluid, so we can say water simply. So there is a float, and there is a transducer, that is LVDT, linear variable differential transformer. So it will just convert the displacement or level of water into electrical quantity and send the signal to our motor or water pump. So it will stop down when the level will reach this float. It means our tank is full that time. So we are using LVDT in this case for the water levels controller. So this is the basic construction element for a transducer. Like it consists mainly two important parts. One is your sensing element, and another is your transduction element. So these are the two elements basically used for the construction of a transducer. Selection criteria of a transducer. These are the main points which we must consider during the selection of a transducer. First is the operating principle. So the operating principle must be simple, and like it should be like very simple to understand, to implement, or to design a transducer. Then second is sensitivity. So sensitivity of a transducer towards the environment, towards the parameter change should be less. Operating range, a wide range of measurement should be there for a transducer, because we must be apply for all these transducer for a large range of applications, and we don't know the productivity or the range of work will be increased in future. So the operating range should be correct, accuracy should be there. So we can say that our transducer should be like that, it will give approximately 100% accuracy. Error should be minimum over there, so static, dynamic, and these kind of error should be less in case of we making the criteria for the selection of transducer. Environmental capability, so already say that environmental sensitivity of a transducer should be less, or it should be minimum, very implement to zero about something. Insensitive to unwanted signal. So unwanted signal is related to a distortion, noise, thermal noise, etc. So the transducer should be free from all these insensitive factors, and stability should be there. So already say the error should be minimum, so system will become stable, or transducer will become stable. Classification of transducers, basically we can classify the transducer or based on different parameters. So we are listed over here the 5 category of transducer. Basically the first one is your on the basis of transduction form use. So transduction form is basically the element we are using for the conversion, like resistance, inductance, capacitance based. Then secondly, primary and secondary transducer. So in primary and secondary transducer, the working of the secondary will based on the primary action. So primary transducer action. So this is the combination of both primary and secondary transducer. Passive and active transducer. This is related to our its inbuilt power source, or we are giving the outward power source to the transducer for its working. Analog and digital transducer. These are based on our analog and digital treatment of our input signal. And finally as a transducer and inverse transducer. So one by one we will discuss all these categories of transducer. On the basis of transduction form used, we have these 4 categories of transducer. The one is your resistive transducer, the another is your capacitive transducer, third is inductive transducer, and fourth is voltage and current generating transducers. So depending upon our resistive, capacitive, inductive element, or based on voltage and current generating transducer, so we can classify the transducer based on transduction element. Primary and secondary transducer. So primary and secondary transducer will behave like that. The working of the second transducer depend upon the output of your first transducer. So the first transducer is a primary transducer and the second transducer is secondary transducer. So we are taking the example of your LVDT and Bourdon tube. So you can see over here, this is a Bourdon tube and this is our LVDT, linear variable differential transformer. So this Bourdon tube measure the pressure which have like fixed, and at the surface of earth we are fixing, and here the pressure will go, and the Bourdon the another end is free hand. As the pressure is go over there inside the tube free hand will be moved upward, and if the pressure will go, it will move downward. So depending upon this movement, this is attached through a pulley with the core of the transformer. There will be a movement in the core. As the core is movement, then the voltage or EMF will be induced in the secondary side of the transformer, and it will give the output voltage as per the movement of this free hand of the Bourdon tube. So this is our basically primary and secondary transducer combination. So the working of this second transducer is depend upon the working of your or displacement of your first or primary transducer. Passive and active transducer. If the transducer derives the power required for transduction from an power source, or we are taking the power source for the working of a transducer, then it is called the passive transducer. Okay, and for example LVDT and RVDT. Simply say in LVDT, linear variable differential transformer, as we can see in the last figure, we are giving the supply voltage at the primary side of the transformer. So we are giving some output voltage source in that case. Same way in RVDT, that is resistance variable differential transformer. So we are putting the resistance in the primary side to increase or decrease the voltage level of the transformer. So same way we can say that vary the voltage over there. So we are giving the output voltage source, we giving the input voltage source to the transducer for its working. It is known as a passive transducer. In case of active transducer, when there is no need for any source, then these type of transducer are active transducer. For example, thermocouple, that is piezoelectric crystal oscillator basically. So in thermocouples, two metal junction are used. One is cold and hot, and the difference of their pressure will generate an EMF. So they don't need any external voltage. So similarly in piezoelectric, it will generate some frequency output on the basis of its vibration characteristic. Inverse transducer. These type of transducer convert electrical quantity into non-electrical quantity. It is the reverse of our transducer basically. A transducer simply converts the physical quantity into electrical quantity, but in inverse transducer it is a reciprocal of that. So it will convert the electrical quantity into non-electrical quantity. Simply that is piezoelectric crystals. So we can say that we are giving supply to the crystal oscillator and it will generate the frequency, and that is nothing but our physical quantity. It's like analog ammeter. If we give the like current supply to the ammeter, it will give the reading on the dial of its display. Similarly in voltmeter, advantage is power requirement is very low for the controlling of electrical and electronic system. This is the main advantage of this transducer. Output can be indicated and coded remotely from the sensing element. Electrical amplification and attenuation can be easily done. So basically the increasing power and decreasing power or the filtering can be easily done in electrical based transducer. Amplifier may be used to amplify the electrical and signal conditioning to requirement. As per our application requirement, we can amplify the signal, we can make a signal conditioning, so that is very easy in our electrical transducers. Disadvantages also for all these kind of transducer. In RTD, it's produce the mechanical vibrations, the cost is very high, thermistors are unsuitable for wide range of temperatures, and in LVDT, the main reason is that relative large displacement is required for that is appreciable output for LVDT, and in Bourdon tubes don't provide the precise measurement. Applications, we can use the transducer in audio video equipment, then pressure indications and measurement of displacement. For LVDT we can take an example for that, and in alarm process also we can use the transducers. So to make a conclusion on the basis of this discussion, transducers are used to convert one form of energy to another form, and all the transducers are very useful in all the applications such as microphones, speakers, and signal conversion, etc. Thank you. This is all about the transducer. Stay tuned with us for more videos on transducer. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.